Namaste. Simba is somewhere. He's resting, but he's doing better. So thank you all for your lovely healing energy. And he receives it and he heals and recovers fast. All right, let's come to a very, very comfortable seated position. And then gently close your eyes or soft gaze. Today we are going to work on this silence. Silence is golden because it's so rare. In our daily lives, we do things. We do a lot. When we're preoccupied, we felt we accomplished a whole day. If we don't do anything, then we feel bored or unproductive. But silence is almost like cleansing process. It's like you wipe your counter, you put things away, then your countertop will be so clean. So silence is like the cleaning for your mind, for your mood, for your mental health. So let's meditate upon silence. If your mind wanders, that's okay. That means you're aware of it. And then bring it back. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Enjoy the silence. Now gently bring your attention, bring back to your breath. From the pure silence, listening to your own breath. Now deepen your breath. Visualize the energy drawing in from the earth all the way to the crown, to the sky. And then exhale all the way from the crown back to the earth. Now gently press your palms together in front of your heart. Let's set an intention to carry on off the mat. That is the intention to use silence a little more in the daily life. The silence can be just 1 minute. Sit quietly, think nothing, do nothing. Use silence as a cleansing process for your mind. So now take one short statement. A statement can be, I value silence in my life. Or you can say, I enjoy silence from time to time. Just use some of these affirmations in your life, in your day, even when you're working, especially when you're stressed out. You can use silence as your break. Good. Now release your hands back to the knees. Gently open your eyes. Maybe silence can be feeling a little bit tough at the beginning in our daily life. We have lots of noises, lots of actions. But silence is important, especially for healing. When doctors say you need to rest, you need to heal, usually that means we shouldn't do anything. We should be in resting pose. Even our mind, when our mind is resting pose, in deep sleep, it's a process for deep healing. So use silence in your daily life more often than not. And today for the asana practice, we will focus on our lower back. So lower back tension release as well as a strengthening for the lower back. All right, now let's come to all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You can keep your toes touched. Let's start with a very gentle cat and cow. Just release the tension here by gently creating space between your vertebrae. So gentle, like gentle wave when the sea is calm. Use your breath. Even the breath is gentle. Now start introducing a little bit swaying forward and back. Also very gentle. All that gentleness is to take care of your body, your lower back. Now come to child's pose for a few moments. So sit your sit bones back to the heels, extend your arms forward, melt your forehead on the floor. Lengthen your spine by relaxing your buttocks. Melt your chest over your knees. Now come onto your fingertips. So lift your palms, just fingertips on the floor. You can even reach your tailbone toward the back and crown forward. It's a very softened lengthening of the spine, and it releases lower back tension. Now walk your fingertips to the right, so your chest coming to your right thigh, and just melt over to the floor with your forehead, palms down. Take 3 conscious breaths here. Realize your left side of body expand on the inhale, and on the exhale, only focus on releasing any tension. When you finish 3 breaths, come to the fingertips again. Now walk your fingertips to the left side of your mat. And then melt your chest to the left thigh, palms down to the floor. And take 3 conscious breaths here. Continue to release your buttocks to the heels. Realizing the expansion on the left side of your body. Now come to fingertips. Walk your fingertips back to center. Now look toward your fingertips, palms down, and shift your weight forward to all fours again. Then shift forward to lower down to baby cobra. So your hands, palms are under the shoulders. Now we're going to do a bit of a strengthening for the lower back muscles. So forehead down on the exhale. Inhale, peel your chest open, lift your head. So very gently exhale, forehead down. Inhale, peel your chest. Exhale, forehead down. So strengthening your thigh bones, your thighs, and your calf muscles. Point your toes to the back and squeeze your buttocks.
So this way you're not using your hands to push yourself up, but use your back muscles. So just do as gentle as much as you can for strengthening your lower back. So now do 5 more times at your own pace. Inhale, peel your chest, look up. Exhale down. Use your breath. Press your pubic bone to the floor. Last one, when you're up, staying up. Now, extend your arms back so your pinky fingers are going toward each other, and continue to peel your chest up, and then you can even interlace the fingers behind your buttocks. Inhale and exhale here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now palms back to the shoulders, and then press yourself up and back to child's pose. Releasing the tension, just take a few moments. Feel your back muscles. And then you can exhale and inhale and exhale with a sigh. Inhale. Exhale with a sigh. Now press up and tuck your toes behind and come up to downward dog. So you can walk your dogs left and right, and also shift your chest to left and right. Use any motion. Relax your head and neck. Eventually you have straightened your knees. Now try to keep your feet hip width apart or slightly wider. Now push into your palms. Tilt your sit bones to the sky. If your hamstrings are very tight, bend your knees. But when you bend your knees, try not to let your knees go toward each other, but try to reach your calf muscles toward each other so it has a little bit outward rotation of your thighs. Relax your head and neck. Feel your hamstring. And then bend even more. Try to see if you can melt your chest toward the thigh bones and toward your knees. Now walk your feet slowly to your palms. Come to forward fold and relax your head and neck. So fold from your hips and relax your neck. Nod. Now bend your knees even more. Let your chest be resting on the thighs. Now come up to halfway up, so you can keep your knees bent as much as you can. You want keep your spine straight. Reach your sit bones back, crown forward, so you can lengthen your spine. And keep your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale once more here. Exhale, forward fold. Now bend your knees, put your fingertips on the floor, step your right foot back to low lunge. Right knee is on the floor. Hinge your hips forward and inhale, arms up to the sky. So try to tuck your tailbone a little bit so you're not crunching the lower back. So keep your lower back lengthened. You can bend for the upper back for the back bend. So try to reach your fingertips to the sky so you're lengthening, you're not crunching the back. One more inhale and exhale, hands down, step your left foot back, right knee up to high plank. And then come to downward dog again. Now step your right foot forward, left knee down. Hinge your hips forward. When you're ready, reach your arms to the sky. Reach your arms so you can lengthen the spine up. You can slightly bend back, but it's only for the upper back bend. For the lower back, slightly tuck your tailbone so the lower back is lengthened. One more inhale, reach your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot back, lift your left knee to high plank. And this time, knees down, chest down, chin down. Inhale, low cobra again. So this time, we stay in the low cobra with hands off. So point your toes to the back. Maybe you can also lift your toes. So we're going to stay in low cobra. Take 10 breaths here. You can also reach your arms wide like airplane. Try to lengthen your spine by not lifting your head too much. Very nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, palms back to the shoulders, lower down your knees, tuck the toes behind, lift up and back to downward dog. Now stay here again. And put your toes, big toes together. Inhale, reach your right leg up to three-legged dog. Now bend your right knee, open the right hip. Stack your right hip over to the left. Now try to reach your right knee to the sky. At the same time, push your both palms to create space between your left thigh and your right arm. Now reach your right foot to the buttock and really open your right hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now straighten back to three-legged dog. Now put your right foot cross over to the left side and push into your palms. It's like a scissor. So your right leg is over to the left side of the mat. The scissor dog. Now push forward to the plank. So your right foot is still on the left side of your mat. Now open up to the side plank. So left hand to the ceiling. Try to lift your buttocks so your side plank is a real plank. And look up to the left fingertips, or you can look to the right thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your left palm. Push your back to downward dog. So right foot meets the left. Now let's do the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up to three-legged dog. Bend your left knee. Open the left hip. Push your palms and lift your left knee to the sky. Open the left hip. Reach your left heel to the buttocks. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Now exhale, put your left foot on the right side of your mat and push your palms to the scissored dog. It's a little bit a stretch for the outer left hip and your right hamstring. So your left outer edge of the foot is on the floor toward the right side of your mat. Now on the next inhale, shift your weight forward to the plank. Yes. Exhale here. And then inhale, turn your torso to the right, lift your right arm to the sky. For side plank, but with your left leg toward your right side of the mat. Nice. Can look up to the right thumb, or you can look down to the left thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now right palm back, step your left foot back to downward dog. Then knees down together to child's pose. Shift your buttocks to the heels, forehead on the floor. You can keep the arms forward, or you can keep the arms alongside your body. And while you're here, you can use the horse lips to release some tension. And inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, do like or you can also use the SH sound like whichever works for you. Those open mouth sighs really can release a lot of tension. And put palms under the shoulders. Lift your head. Come back up. And then put your palms forward. Tuck the toes behind. Come to downward dog again. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, put your right leg on top between hands, actually outside of your right hand. So shift your right foot outside of your both palms. And then you can keep the left knee down, or you can keep the left knee up. We'll do a lunge twist. So turn your belly chest to the right thigh. You can simply put right hand on the right thigh and just turning from your lumbar spine, your lower back. And try to keep your chest open and tiny shift forward and back just to see how your left hip flexor feel. And press into your right foot as well as your left toes, left ball of foot. Very good. And then right hand back down. You can put your left knee down or not, then lower down to your forearms. You can interlace the fingers together. Now try to lengthen your spine so you're not just rounding the back, forehead down. So keep your hip low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back to palms. Step your right foot back to downward dog. Now feel the left side and the right side difference of your hips. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left leg outside of your left palm. You can lower down your right knee or you can keep the right knee up. Then once you're ready, ground your right palm on the floor. Turn your belly first to the left thigh and then turn your chest. You can put your left hand on the left thigh or left knee. So make sure you're turning and just feeling that twist. The twist can be very intense. Maybe tiny shift forward and back. Feel your body. We're trying to experiment with the body. Now press into your left foot. See how your left outer hip feel when you press into your left foot. Because sometimes we tend to just load all the weight onto the right hand, right wrist. So use your left foot and use your right toes. When you press into the left foot, you probably will feel some muscle engagement around your left outer hip. Now turn back to center, chest toward the floor, lower down to your forearms, interlace the fingers. You can lower down your right knee or you can keep it straight. Now try to melt your chest toward the floor. If this is not possible, you can also use the blocks under your forearms to bring the floor up. Press into your forearms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put palms under the shoulders. Step your left foot back. Push to downward dog. Now bend your knees. Walk your feet forward to forward fold. Now zigzag your feet together. So especially big toes together, knees together. Now sit your hips lower down. Now raise your arms to chair pose. So sit your hips down, arms forward. If it's okay with you, you can also continue to raise your arms over your head. Very nice. Very nice. Try to observe not letting the knee pass the toes. Now palms together. Namaste in front of the heart. Turn your belly chest to the right. Look over to your right. So try to see if your palm can be around your heart center instead of around your right chest. Very nice. And see if your left knee is tending to the front of the right. So shift your left hip back a little more. Very good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, drop down to forward fold. Now inhale again, come to chair pose. Arms forward and up. Sit your hip down. Now palms together in front of the heart. Turn belly, chest to the left. So right arm is on top or outside of your left thigh. So try to press the palms together. Turn the chest so palms are in front of your heart. Five, 4,
3, 2, 1. Turn back to center and release to forward fold. Bend your knees slightly and then inhale, arms up to the sky, standing up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Stay here for a few silence of moment of silence. Feel your heartbeat. And release your hands. Step your right foot out, so you're wide-legged on the mat. And hands on the hips. Now hinge from the hips, chest forward. We're going to flat back on the wide-legged. Then put your fingertips on the floor. Try to shift your weight a little bit forward so your back is fully lengthened. And then bend your elbows so you can go forward fold. Inhale up to halfway up. Exhale, bend your elbows, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bend forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Now put your left fingertips palm in front of your face. Turn your belly chest to the right and then reach your right arm to the ceiling. Stay here. Observe your feet. So press into your both feet. So when we're using 3 points to support ourselves, let's say it's like a tripod position. You want to use all 3 legs of the tripod. And then right hand down. Next, inhale, turn your belly chest to the left. Raise your left arm to the sky. And I was just thinking tripod. Try to see if you can land all the weight as even as possible in all 3 different legs. I mean, now we have 2 legs and 1 arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down your left arm. And now walk your arm toward the back side. Put the back of the palms on the floor. Release your head and fully fold forward, a relaxing forward fold with wide-legged. Relax your shoulders. And then palms under the shoulders again. Lift your head. Zigzag your feet toward each other, but still keep them wide as you can. We come to yogic squat. Your toes might point outward, might parallel. So palms together in front of your heart. Try to lengthen your spine by reaching your crown to the sky and reaching your tailbone to the floor. Now you can close your eyes. Just enjoy the sensation of being quiet, the moment of silence. Now gently release your hands to the floor and sit back down to the mat. We'll do a few lower back twists. So sit with a straight leg parallel to the hips. Bend your right knee. Keep your knee really close to your chest. Lengthen your spine. And then reach your left arm up, right arm behind the buttocks. Really reach and lengthen the crown. And then turn your belly chest to the right thigh. Wrap your left arm to the right thigh. Turn the head to your right shoulder. So that's the last part. Keep your left foot flexed, so your left toes are pointing to the sky. Every inhale, reach the crown to the sky, and every exhale, gently twist to your right. Hug your right knee as close as you can to your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently turn back to center. Release your right leg. Bend your left knee to your chest. Hold it really close to your chest. Extend your right arm to the sky, left arm behind. Lengthen your spine and exhale. Turn your belly chest. Wrap your left thigh with your right arm. Finally, turn your head over to your left shoulder. Try to get your right calf muscle contact to the floor. Point your right toes to the sky. Inhale, lengthen your spine by reaching the crown to the sky. Exhale, gently twist to the left. Five, four, three, two, one. Gently come back to center. Let your left leg go forward. And then we do the forward fold. Reach your both arms to the sky. Sit tall. So keep your sit bones really grounded. Now hinge forward. Keep spine straight. Crown toward the same line, alignment with the spine. And then lower down your fingers to your toes or on the shin bone. It doesn't matter how far you fold. Keep your spine straight, chest forward. Now you may be able to feel your hamstring. You can even slightly bend your knees, slightly bend your elbows, slightly tuck your chin to chest. Keep the back of your neck long. Maybe lower down your chest to the thighs a little more. Focus on the exhale. Squeeze the belly button to the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now reach your fingertips forward. Use the core. Lift your back up. And then release your hands back to the back. Put palms down and finger go forward. So fingertips forward. Now lift the buttocks. We're gonna do some
core exercise. It also helps the strengthen of the lower back. So on the inhale, lift your buttocks, point your toes to the front, look at your belly button, and exhale down. So let's do that 10 more times. Push into your palms, inhale up, exhale, buttocks down. Inhale up, exhale down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower down and come to your back. So lower down to the back. Now bend your knees to the chest. Gently hug your knees to the chest. Lower down your left foot to the floor. Put your right foot on the left thigh. Come to figure 4 pose on the back. Interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. Gently push your left thigh toward the chest and push your right thigh with your right elbow away from your chest. Keep your tailbone on the floor or on the mat as much as you can. If it starts to round up, then release a little more. No need to push too much. Relax your shoulders. Let your lower back completely relax. And then lower down your left foot to the floor. Keep the shape and move your buttocks to the right side, just a couple of inches, and lower down your right foot and left leg to the left side. Come to twist. Now extend your right arm to the right. Look over to your right thumb. Release all tensions from your waist to your knees. And then slowly come back to center. Release your right leg. Come to the other side. Put your left leg, left foot on right thigh. Interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. Now gently pull your right thigh toward your chest and push your left thigh away from your chest. Try to relax your shoulders 10 more percent and relax your lower back. Let your tailbone be on the mat. Now lower down your right foot. Keep the shape. Move your buttocks to the left side and then lower down your right leg and left foot to the floor. Take your chest to the ceiling. Extend your left arm out. Turn your head over to the left. Close your eyes. And realize that twist on your inhale and exhale. Relax everything from your waist to your knees. And then inhale, slowly come back to center. And you can do anything else before you go to Shavasana or straight going to Shavasana. Make your way to your final resting pose. And use any props. Now just enjoy the moment of silence. Taste that sweetness and delightfulness of silence.
Now, if you're ready to come out of your Shavasana, gently wiggle your fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. Bend your knees to the chest. Can rock left and right, and then go to one side. Cradle your head with an arm, and then at your own pace, press yourself back to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Press your palms together in front of your heart. Take a moment to express the gratitude to yourself. Thank you for practicing here with me. And thank you for taking the time to be present with yourself and with others. And we're all enjoying the moment of silence together as a community. Sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. Namaste.